Does your skin color and ethnicity matter in dating? According to science, the simplest answer is yes, it does matter. However, before we explore this topic, it's important to respect people's opinions. Let's analyze this together without attacking one another. This video is not intended to promote hatreds towards another race. It is meant to educate. Therefore, let's be respectful in the comment section and discuss this topic with civility. Now, there's a ton of nuance to this, so you really have to pay attention to the nuance because context is important. Very, very, very important. So why do some people prefer to date within their own race? Culturally, it's familiar, it's comfortable. Like, you don't need to explain much to someone who shares the same background as you. You understand each other's cultural nuances as well, like behavior, language, humor. Like, there's a lot to this. On the other hand, some people are just plain out racist. This is due to upbringing. They just think their race is better than others. So why do some people prefer dating outside their own race? Sometimes it's because it's culturally familiar. For example, someone who's a person of color who has grown up in Middle America may find white people more attractive because that's what they know and that's who they grew up with. Now, similarly, someone of Chinese descent who grew up in Jamaica may feel more comfortable dating other Jamaicans rather than their own because that's what they know and that's who they grew up with. On the other hand, some people just simply find other races attractive than their own. Now, it could be because they're more open to learning other people's cultures and they find other cultures to be more interesting than their own. Other times it's a fetish, and that's another discussion. And some have underlying issues when it comes to their own race. Either they harbor racial insecurities and biases. Maybe they feel that dating other races make them better.
It's just because Asian guys remind me of my brother.
What the?
And that's why.
So what is the difference between sexual preference and racism? Now, sexual preference is having a sexual preference towards your own race or another race without discriminating against people of other races. And they still strongly believe that everyone should have equal opportunities. Like, for example, someone who doesn't like dating outside the race because it's unfamiliar to them isn't necessarily racist because they still want equal rights for everyone else. Now, this preference may stem from cultural reasons rather than racism. Racism believes that other races are inferior. They believe that people of other races are subhuman and do not deserve the same rights and opportunities as their own race. They are disgusted by other races and harbor hateful feelings towards them. Ultimately, we must understand that no one is obligated to find us attractive. Like, it doesn't make sense to demand it from anyone. Like, now, the reason they may not find you attractive may not even be sexual preference or racism. Like, sometimes it's because they just don't find you attractive. And all of us are allowed that.